Hello everybody. So today in this video, I'm going to be talking about freaking Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship. And the reason I'm going to be talking about this is because this is kind of an issue. And I'm going to explain why. And, pretty much. But before I get into it though, like, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. If you're new, leave a like, comment, if you would like more videos like this. And pretty much, I'm just going to be talking about this because this is not a match that Drew McIntyre should be having for his first match. We literally had a four-way, a fatal match, a freaking number one contenders match for the WWE Championship against Drew McIntyre. And it was Trick Williams, Randy Orton. We had Damian Priest, Sami Zayn. Out of all those people, you couldn't have chosen anybody else. You couldn't have chose. I'd rather have Randy Orton, or even like the other people that were before the Fatal 4-Way, like Matt Cardona, Solo Sikoa, like Randy Orton, all these people. But no, they had to choose Sami Zayn of all people. The guy who probably has the worst physique out of all the people that were competing for the title, and also doesn't look like a wrestler, and his character completely sucks and has been a jobber for years. And now what? He's gonna win the WWE Championship, or he's gonna fight Drew? Like, because here's the thing: whether if he wins or not, Sammy's not someone that should even be considered, let alone be fighting for a WWE Championship. Like, it's even just like the thought of trying to, be like, oh yeah, should we put him there? No, that should even be a thought for Triple H, and his stupid, like all the other people that are with them in the writing room together. All those people, like, they shouldn't even think of that idea. That shouldn't even be something they should be thinking about, because Sami Zayn, what has he done to earn being a WWE champion, let alone fight for it? What has he done? It's not even just the fact that he's been a jobber, like just completely doing and doing absolutely nothing. But it's also just his character. What has he said or done in his promos that are so entertaining, that are so interesting from a character perspective and a storyline perspective, and even just a wrestling perspective? Like, what has he done what has he done at all to earn a WWE Championship? You're telling me he's been cutting better promos than LA Knight and having better storylines? Is that what you're gonna tell me? Like, throughout these past few years, like maybe the storyline with the Bloodline, sure, whenever he was with them and he broke up with them, they went their separate ways. He betrayed Roman Reigns, but after that, what has he really done? Like, at the end of the day, LA Knight, he has that ability to tell good stories. He has told good stories. He's cut way better promos than Sami Zayn, does better matches. Like, you're telling me, like you couldn't... I would rather have LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre than Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre. Like, it makes no sense why someone like Sami Zayn should even be competing for a title. Like, it makes no sense. I don't get it. Like, Triple H and all his little writers, they choose the worst people to try to push or semi-push even, They choose the worst people. And it's all about favorites. And I just, man. Like, and that's the problem that I've always had, is like, it's not, because like, it's one thing to choose bad people to push, but then when you're seeing all, like, when you can clearly, if you're a good writer, you can clearly see that they're not being booked well, and you would think that they would probably, realize, like, man, we're not booking these people good that we are pushing. Maybe we should give them better writing. They don't even do that, and that's it's like, come on, man. You're going to push these people that aren't good characters, that you aren't writing well, that are complete garbage, that haven't been relevant in years, or people that no one really wants. And then when you do, but you push them anyways, and while you're pushing them as a wrestler, you still keep them the same, or you make the writing for those characters even worse. It's like you would think they would at least try to improve these trash characters that they try to push down our throats. But no, they don't do any of that. These writers don't do shit. It's like I just don't get it, man. I really don't. At the end of the day, like Drew McIntyre, a big strong guy, um, and he has the look of a wrestler. He cuts good promos, does better matches than Sami Zayn for sure, and and he's wrestling more consistently. He has more meaningful feuds than Sami Zayn, that's for sure too. And yet it took him and yet for some reason this has to be his first challenger though. Is Sami Zayn, this guy, the guy who looks like he works freaking at some IKEA store or some shit like that. He just looks like some employee at a store that you would see. That's what he looks like. He just looks like a regular guy. Like, how the fuck is this guy even in? How is he even someone that is thought of for being in a match, for a WWE Championship, the #1 title, let alone winning it? Because if he wins it, that's even worse, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. It's like, and people might be saying, oh, why are you worried about that? This is, Drew McIntyre. They're planning on building him. They're planning on keeping him with the championship and as a champion for a while. They're gonna keep him with it for months. So he's not gonna and he's not gonna lose his first title defense or whatever. People are saying all these things, but bro, we've seen how Triple H and all the other writers have booked Drew McIntyre throughout the years. They booked him to look like a joke and to constantly lose, and to get screwed over, and to just do all this filler ass feuds, right? And it's like, so with him having that kind of booking throughout the years, can you really blame me for having that possibility of, just having that worry of man, what if they actually make Drew McIntyre lose against Sami Zayn on his first title defense? Can you really blame me for feeling that way after we've seen how they booked Drew McIntyre, Triple H, and all the other writers throughout the years? Come on, man. It's like, you can't really blame me, bro, for even just thinking and worrying about that possibility, because it is possible, man. That they, especially with, we already knew Sami Zayn was winning, bro, because it's in Montreal, Canada, the Fatal 4-Way. They had that match there in Montreal, Canada. Sami Zayn's hometown, whatever, and he's from there. And they also just tried to push but then they also obviously, Saudi Arabia, Sami Zayn's, that's another hometown of his, it's stupid. So many hometowns of this guy that he has. I don't get it. But it's like he's literally doing all these, he's doing that match in Saudi Arabia for the WWE Championship, and that's another possibility. That gives even a bigger possibility of him winning the WWE Championship. I don't know, man. I'm really worried that fucking Drew McIntyre's gonna lose immediately, and because I feel like, even though, oh man, I don't know, man. I'm just bothered and kind of upset just thinking of that possibility. And again, it's not just because I'm being over dramatic. It's just because, again, we've seen the writing for Drew McIntyre throughout the years. We've seen how they booked this guy to just constantly lose, and to do a whole bunch of meaningless feuds, and to make him look weak, and to just make him look like a joke, and just having people just constantly, just they just always never let this guy look strong, never let him win. And then when he does look strong and win, they immediately ruin it right afterwards, just to keep him back in that cycle of booking that they already have him in. It's just, it's crazy, bro. I don't get it. Like even when he wins the WWE Championship, what do? They make him look weak. They have him running away from Jacob Fatu. Like really? And then what? And then he also, what's it called? He faces freaking, and then 2 days ago, Saturday Night's main event, he looks strong against Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes because he beats them up, completely overpowers them. And then they make him look weak immediately after by having him like get thrown out of the ring so easily by Sami Zayn, and then he just stands there out of the ring and does nothing about it. He just doesn't try to fight him back, and it's like they're just purposely trying to make this guy look weak, even as a WWE champion. So it's like I feel like Drew McIntyre, his booking, it's just not good. It's not. I like his character, obviously. But it's like, bro, they're booking him like a coward. They're making him look weak. And even when they give him, like I said, when they give him big moments, having him win the championship, they just continue booking him the same trash way, bro. It's just crazy. And so I don't know, man. I just like when it comes to Sami Zayn, yeah, I am worried that he's gonna that Drew's gonna win. I mean, that Drew's gonna lose, and pretty much he's not gonna be WWE champion anymore. Especially because it just seems awfully weird that, like, I don't know, like, that possibility is there again for another reason, because we just saw Drew McIntyre beat Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes up at Saturday Night's main event. So there is that possibility now that they end up trying to cost one of them or both of them, try to cost Drew McIntyre the match. Like they could be doing that now because, because like when Drew McIntyre, like whenever he loses against like someone weaker, like Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso, they usually have him losing at such a dumb weight. They try to like make him look strong. But at the same time, like it's weird because like with Drew McIntyre, it's like, and not just Drew McIntyre, but a whole bunch of other characters. It's like they make him look strong, but then they make him look weak. It's like this weird, like booking. Like some characters obviously are booked stronger than others. Like Cody Rhodes is like, and Sami Zayn for some reason are booked like if they're freaking like, I don't know, like Undertaker or freaking Randy Orton or some shit. Like but they don't have the height and physique for it. It doesn't like really make sense. And so that's why whenever you see like, Cody Rhodes, like he never loses clean. He rarely loses, and when he does lose, he never loses clean. He loses because of cheating, like someone interfering, or someone cheating. Like he loses through shit like that, or because he's injured. Same with Sami Zayn, and it's like it's just weird to me. Like they're booked the most strongest out of everyone in WWE. Everyone else is just like they're either booked weak or they're booked strong and weak, and that's pretty much where Drew McIntyre is. He's booked strong against some opponents, like he can beat people like he can win matches, right? He could look strong throughout the matches he's in, and he could dominate people, but then they'll have him win through like some kind of interference from somebody else, or because on the rare occasion he'll cheat. It's just weird to me, bro. And then when they have Drew McIntyre lose, they have him lose against a weaker person. So, but they'll try to justify it by saying, but he lost because this person was using a weapon, or because it was a new no DQ match, or it was or because they used some kind of like they pushed them off a freaking cage or some shit. It's like they try to justify it by doing that shit, but it's like at the end of the day, Drew McIntyre would still win against these people that you're making him lose against, regardless if it's a new no DQ. and he was just being brutalized the whole time because it's a new no DQ match and anything goes. Like, Drew McIntyre would still win regardless, so you're still making him look weak to some extent by making him lose against these people to begin with. Like, you're having him 50-50 these guys in the matches that are weaker than him, or you're having him dominate them, but then when he wins, it's like it's because someone else interfered or because he on the rare occasion cheated. Or when he loses, you have him lose, like, you try to make him look strong, but at the same time, if you're trying to make him look strong by having him dominate or having him be 50-50, but it's against someone who's weaker than him, then how does that make sense? You're still making him lose against these people regardless. So even if he loses because it's a new no DQ match and they can brutalize this guy to the fullest extent, or because someone interfered or whatever, or because someone cheated, like, at the end of the day, you're still kind of making him look weak because he should be winning against these weaker people to begin with. So it's just like this 50-50 booking. It's just so weird, man. Like, Drew McIntyre, he's booked strong, but he's booked weak at the same time. It's like he's dominant, and they try to present him that way, but then they make him look weak at the same time. Like, they have him running away from Jacob Fatu, or they have him losing to Cody Rhodes, and they try to say, oh, it's because the referee got in the way, or because Cody used the belt at Saturday Night's Main Event, like some shit like that. And it's like, bro, but at the end of the day, Drew McIntyre would still win against these people regardless. Like, he should be winning either way, because in real life, Cody Rhodes doesn't stand a chance against Drew McIntyre or Sami Zayn. So it's just like, yeah, you could make him look strong because he's only losing because it's a no DQ and the other person was able to brutalize him to the fullest extent, or because someone interfered or cheated. But at the same time, he should be winning against these weaker people to begin with. So it's just like this weird 50-50 booking with Drew McIntyre, where it's like they try to book him strong, but then they book him weak at the same time. I'll never understand that, bro. So yeah, Drew McIntyre, like, he could like, here's the thing, because Sami Zayn, the only chance he has of winning, I mean, because, like, even if he loses, right, people who want to say, Sami Zayn that doesn't have a chance of winning, okay, that is possible. I'm not saying that isn't possible, but if he does lose, right, if Sami Zayn does lose, the only way he's losing is because of Trick Williams, like, interfering in the match, bro. Let's just be honest. Like some kind of, like, Trick Williams interference is the only way Drew McIntyre is going to win against Sami Zayn. Like, sure, they'll have Drew McIntyre dominate Sami Zayn and make him look strong, but let's be real here. They're not going to make Sami Zayn lose clean because, again, they try to book Sami Zayn strong. So even when he's getting dominated, they don't have him lose clean. So he only ever loses because of someone cheating or interference, or because he's injured. So we know that if he loses, it's because of, like, Trick Williams interfering or some shit. We already know that. Like, it's obvious. And if Drew McIntyre loses, he's going to be booked to look strong, but only because it's against Sami Zayn. Because if this was Randy Orton, they would have him lose to, like, they would have Drew McIntyre lose to, like, one RKO like they did a couple months ago. I think it was, like, when Drew McIntyre had returned from his injury. And then, he ended up coming back last year from his injury. He was gone for, like, a little over a month, and then he came back, and then next thing you know, he's feuding with Randy Orton at Saturday Night's Main Event, and he ends up, losing to Randy Orton clean, straight up. The match was only like 14 minutes long, I think, a little over 10 minutes long, and he loses to one RKO. Like, bro, it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, Drew McIntyre, it's like, he like I said, the 50-50 booking with him will never make sense to me. But they're not gonna have him lose clean to Sami Zayn because they want to make him look strong still. So if so the only way Drew McIntyre is gonna lose is if through interference, like Cody Rhodes or Jacob Fatu costing him, or two of them costing him. So that's the only thing I could that's the only way I could see Drew McIntyre losing. But at the end of the day, Drew McIntyre should not be losing. Like they're just doing this whole stupid ass shit with Cody, Jacob, and Drew for what? For what reason? Like it has nothing to do with Jacob Fatu being attacked. I've already talked about that. And it's just so stupid, man. And they're still trying to tie Drew McIntyre into this bullshit, bro. Like, why would the fuck would they... Like, yes, character-wise, his reasons for why he interfered in the match, whatever. He said, whoever is coming from my championship, I'm sending a message to you. And that message was basically by him attacking Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu. And because Jacob Fatu has been attacking him since he's came back a couple weeks ago. So, whatever. I get it. And also, he posted online saying, I was doing everyone a favor, because Cody Rhodes and Jacob were just brawling the whole time and causing chaos and fighting security. So, yes, from a character's perspective and a storyline perspective, it makes sense why he interfered in that Jacob Fatu and Cody match. But overall, it doesn't make sense because at the end of the day, like, you could have just had Cody and Jacob do their own thing and have Drew do his own thing. Like he was already moving on from Cody, and also he literally was not even focused on Jacob Fatu, and he didn't even really seem to care. And then all of a sudden you have him just being angry and just attacking both of them. And it's just like, it just doesn't make sense, bro. Like, why are you still trying to tie Drew McIntyre into this bullshit with Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes? I don't get it. Like, at this point, they're just going to drag this shit on for so long, whether if it's for the belt or not. And I just find that annoying, bro. Like, people are saying they're going to have a triple threat with, whether it's for the belt or not. And it's just fucking stupid, man. I just don't want to see that bullshit happening. So yeah, Drew McIntyre, at the end of the day, whether if he loses to Sami Zayn or not, it's just like this match should not be happening. Sami Zayn sucks. It's that simple, man. Like I never understood the appeal of him. Like his everything about him sucks. Like literally, his physique sucks. He's just a chubby, freaking employee looking guy, like just a regular, person, a regular man, just your everyday, everyday man that's walking around here. That's what Sami Zayn looks like. That's literally what he is. There's nothing like he does not have the look of a WWE wrestler. His freaking physique sucks, like I said. And yeah, he's not like a big intimidating guy like Drew McIntyre. So this match even happening is just stupid as fuck. It's like I don't get it. So then you have, and then like his character, like his promos, they're just not interesting. They're not entertaining at all. And him coming out every week and talking about, I want to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to do this for my family, I'm going to win the WWE Championship, I'm going to win this title, I'm going to win that title, I'm going to win this title, I want to win so badly, I'm the underdog, everyone's always doubting me, I can do it, I'm here to accomplish my goals. And then interfere in everyone's business and everyone's matches and everyone's promos, and I'm gonna just and not ever mind my own business. And then I'm gonna cut these self-righteous promos. Like that's all his character is, man. It's just everything I just said is what his character is like. is boring. It's annoying. Like, what the hell is so special about his character? I don't get it. So yeah, I just, oh man, Sami Zayn. I just fucking hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. Everything about him, bro. His physique, his character, his promos, even his matches. I feel like his matches suck. I don't get it, man. I don't get the appeal of this guy at all. If he wins this WWE Championship, bro, bro, I swear to God, I don't. At that point, I'm not even thinking of the possibility of him just losing it a week or two later. I'm just thinking of the fact that he has the championship to begin with, and that fucking sucks. Especially when you're taken away from Drew McIntyre this early. Like, I don't give a damn if he's a transitional champion. He should not be competing for the title, let alone winning it. I don't care. You know? So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that, man. Sami Zayn, him having the WWE Championship, it's just a cheap pop for the Saudi Arabia stuff, and that's it. That's all this is for. And it's like, I don't, man, that's like, I'm just sick of the fucking shock value and the cheap pops and just like doing stuff just to do it and to get money, and like, bro, that's all this fucking company's about, and it's fucking annoying. You know, it's like they don't care about talent or pushing new stars, and people that are good and younger stars. All they care about is just pushing favorites and doing shock value cheap pop shit to get money and all that stuff. Like, that's all this company is, man. And so that's why I just can't stand this company sometimes, bro. I can't. So yeah, and you know, people are saying, oh, but what if he actually what if he wins it and then loses it a week or two later back to Drew McIntyre? Again, I don't care if he's a transitional champion. He should not be winning that WWE Championship. And in the moment, again, even in the moment, I'm not going to be thinking, oh, he's a transitional champion. I'm just going to be mad at the fact that he's even having a championship and winning it off of Drew McIntyre. I don't care if he's a transitional champion. He should not be with that WWE Championship. You know? Like, it's fucking retarded. And if you're just going to take it off of him a week or two later, then why even put it on him? Like, again, this is all cheap pop shit. This means absolutely nothing. You're just hot potato with the... You're playing hot potato with the championship at this point. That's all you're fucking doing. But not actually trying to, like, build a champion and build some stories. Like, I don't get it, bro. So, yeah, bro, I really don't understand. I really don't. And now it seems like Drew McIntyre is going to get wrapped into this fucking stupid-ass Jacob and Cody storyline again. It's just, oh, man. And it's like, it's not like it's because of the whole, who attacked Jacob fought too. It's just, they're just doing it just to do it, bro. That's all they're doing. They don't know what else to do. So what, now we're going to get a triple threat between them. Whether it be for the championship or not. Whether if Drew loses or not, they're gonna do it, and it's not gonna do anything to do with this Jacob Fatu being attacked, because they don't want to reveal it for some reason already. It's just, oh man, I just don't fucking get it, bro. I really don't. So, man, that's pretty much all I have to say, man. I know some people. You know, some people might listen to these videos and think, man, you're being too negative or you're being too harsh. You know, you should just enjoy the product or just, you know, try to find the positives. Like, bro, at the end of the day, the stuff I'm saying in all my videos are true. Like, all these WWE videos that I've made that I've been making, from like, what? Like, I don't even remember when it was. But it was sometime in 2025. Like, I think it was in the summer of 2025. All the way till now, all the stuff I've been saying is true. I'm not just saying stuff just to say it. And so, you know, that's all I have to say at this point, though. You know, that's all I have to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.